beautiful Nicolettes, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. Today's just gonna be more of a chilled video, and I have a lot to kind of update you guys on, and also this will be a Q&A. That is a letter. I actually recently asked on my Instagram for you guys to ask me any questions you guys had, and I said ask me anything you want. Nothing is off limits. You guys actually asked me so many questions, and thank you guys so much. That seriously blows my mind. I think we got over like 500 questions or something crazy like that, and my mind is just like blown. If you guys want to be a part of my next Q&A and stuff like that, then definitely head over right now to my Instagram, follow me. I tend to spam a lot of you guys, and I'm really active on Instagram, so definitely head over on there and follow me, so hopefully I will feature you guys in maybe your future videos. But also, before I do jump into my Q&A, I wanted to do a quick update for you guys. So I am actually going to be leaving for a couple weeks. I am going to be going to Greece, and I am so excited. So if you guys live in Greece, or tell me where you guys live in the comments down below, I'm curious to know. I love traveling, and I'm just so excited to leave. So I will be going to Greece, and if any of you guys are from Greece, let me know in the comments down below. I will be in Athens, then I will be going to like Santorini, Crete, and Eos. So I hope I can meet any of you guys that live in Greece. Don't be shy. If you see me around, come up, say hi. We can take pictures, we can hug. I want to be able to meet you guys, and I'm not always in Greece, you know? I'm not always there every day, so it's gonna be so cool to be able to meet people that aren't just from my hometown. It's gonna be really nice, so definitely if you see me, don't be shy. I won't bite, I swear. I'm really excited. When I'm filming this, I haven't left yet. I should be leaving like literally in a couple days or something like that. So I'm a little stressed though, because you guys know I upload 3 times a week. I upload on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, and I've been trying so hard to pre-film and have them all edited and ready to go, but it has been a lot more difficult, especially since I have been trying to also film the videos due like this week. So I'm trying as hard as I can to get as many videos out while I'm in Greece, because I don't want to be gone for you guys. I always try to have stuff done for you guys, and I am getting a lot done right now, but I may have 1 or 2 videos that are missing, and if I do, I totally apologize. But once I come home, everything will resume. And another thing is, I may not be answering comments like I normally do, because when I'm in Greece, I don't really know how the situation is going to be with Wi-Fi, and I'm not going to have my computer, so it's going to be much more difficult. So just bear with me when it comes to that, because when I come home, everything will go back to normal. But I definitely will have videos up. I am going to be trying to have videos up for every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. If I have a missed day, I'm so sorry. I'm trying so hard, and I hate missing days. If you know anything about me, I'm a workaholic, and it like bothers me inside when I miss days. But I am so excited to be going to Greece. I haven't went to Greece in probably 6 years, and a lot of you may know that I actually half Greek. My mom was born in Greece, so I do have a Greek background, and I love it there. It is beautiful, and that is another reason to follow me on Instagram, because if you guys are curious to know where I am, or you just want to see my trip and experience it with me, then follow me on Snapchat and Instagram, because I'm definitely going to be posting on there. I'm going to be posting Insta stories, Snapchat stories, pictures, and all that stuff, so definitely check it there, because your girl's Instagram theme's about to be on point soon. But that being said, let's just jump into the Q&A, and let's jump into the juicy gossip. Let's spill some tea, girl. I'm not going to be going in any particular order. I'm literally going to pick questions randomly and screenshot them right now. Let's just like scroll up, load as many comments as possible. Stephanie asked me, what made you decide you wanted to become a YouTuber, and how did you get views? I think I've talked about this so long ago though, but I wanted to become a YouTuber because basically I watched so many YouTubers. YouTube became like my TV show. I was obsessed with it, and one day I was like, you know what? I could do this myself. This seems fun. At the time, I was in school, as well as I had a part-time job as a mental health worker, and I was also working part-time as a gymnastics coach. So YouTube was a really good way for me to have a creative outlook, because a lot of my other job as a mental health worker was so rewarding and fun, because I like helping people. I couldn't show my creative side, because I have 2 sides really to me. I thought YouTube was a good thing to just have on the side as a creative outlook. And how I started to get views, I think YouTube is something that if you want to do YouTube, I I realized that you can't fixate on views. Views are gonna come to you. You gotta be creative with your stuff. You gotta try and think outside the box and promote your videos and do all that. But at the end of the day, you can't fixate on how many views you're gonna get, because it can be very defeating, especially if one video does better than the other. I've learned that that really doesn't matter. Focusing too much on the views is not really healthy. I know a lot of people that do YouTube and that have focused too much on the views, and it's made them feel unmotivated and stuff like that. So I try to just like go with the flow, try to think of creative ideas, try to think of out of the box things, and I find those are the things that ended up making my channel grow. And when your channel does grow, with that does come views, but you can't fixate on the views. I've realized that. Okay, so Mariah_Ball, I hope I'm saying that right, said, what is the hardest thing for you about YouTube? I think a lot of people don't fully understand YouTube because it's not as common of a thing. It's a newer thing, and it can be a little bit difficult, though it has so many amazing things to it. But I am kind of a workaholic, so I am constantly working. A lot of people think like YouTubers don't work. I had a full-time career. I was a mental health worker, and I know what it means to work and have a real job. I could tell you that you actually do work, and you put so much more time, because it's kind of like it's your baby. So you put so much time, and also, of course, if I could choose, I wouldn't want to have like hate comments or people just picking you apart. It doesn't really affect me, to be completely honest, because I'm a really strong person when it comes to that. If someone says something rude to me, it just rolls off my back. I'm not someone that's gonna really, it's not gonna make me upset. But obviously, if I could choose about YouTube, I definitely take that out of the mix and just have all the positivity. But obviously, that is not real life, so you can't do that. And I think also a hard part about YouTube is honestly the business side. A lot of businesses try to scam you. A lot of people try to scam you when you do YouTube, and I feel like a lot of YouTubers don't talk about this, but it's completely true. I've just grown to know that the business industry can be quite conniving and quite cutthroat, and I'm not the type of person that's like that. I used to work in a field where you're just helping people, and more of like a rewarding, caring field that people are supposed to care about other people and all that. So it's a little bit different for me, but that is probably the hardest things. I hope that answered your question. _the Tumblr Queen _ said, when did you start working out? I love you so much, and I love you even more. I actually started working out at the gym when I was 17, pretty much turning 18. So I was 18 years old. I started right after I graduated high school. I was really into sports growing up. I was a gymnast. I did martial arts. I also did soccer. Those are my main sports, and I did a lot of track and cross country and like stuff like that in high school and elementary school. But when I kind of graduated high school, I didn't really have my sports, so I thought, what am I gonna do now? Because I loved sports. I'm an athletic, like competitive person. So I decided to join the gym, and it's just a great way for me to stay healthy. It makes me feel less stressed as well, and I'm just someone who really advocates when it comes to health and fitness. I love that. I love that field. Fitness is just something I've always been raised into and I've grown up doing, so I knew I needed to continue my fitness journey, so I joined the gym then. Simply Crazily May said, how do you deal with crushes ... not being pretty in high school? First off, you are beautiful, so no one is not pretty. I'm gonna tell you something. When I was in high school, I had a ton of girls. I did a video on my bullying story, which I'll link down below, but I had a ton of girls just pick apart what I look like. They call me fat, they call me ugly, they said my hair is disgusting and I wear too much makeup, everything you could think of. And it did affect me when I was growing up, because you're young, you're going through puberty, you're kind of lost in the world. But now being over that and grown up, I realized that like those people are insecure, because to talk about that about someone, you must be having a lot of issues inside of you, because I definitely would not do that. And I think in the end of the day, that media and everything makes us feel like we have to look like a certain way, and if we don't, we're not pretty. But honestly, everyone is beautiful. And when it comes to crushes, if you have a crush, go for your crush. be confident in yourself, and if that guy or that girl does not like you, then they are not worth your time. That is something I've learned. I put way too much time into people that didn't deserve my time, and if the crush doesn't like you, then move on. But I think eventually you should tell your crush how you feel. If nothing's happening, then you should tell your crush how you feel. And if they reject you or if they don't reciprocate back, then you know what? They're not worth it, and there's so many fish in the sea. Let me tell you, you will find someone that is good for you. I loved this question. It was Jules.sfr said, how do you feel about all the love the fans give you? First off, I love you guys. I don't really consider you guys fans though, because I don't feel like I'm a celebrity like your girls know Selena Gomez. But I love the love and support you guys give me. It's crazy. It makes me so happy. If I could see you guys every single day and like go into like a class and you guys are there when I do my filming and stuff, that would make me so happy, because one of my most favorite things about YouTube is meeting you guys, or you guys talking to me and stuff like that, because if I was just doing YouTube without you guys, that would be quite boring in the end of the day. I love people interaction, so I love you guys so much. Your support honestly means so much to me, because I would not be here where I am without you guys, and given the opportunities I get, that's all because of you guys, and I will forever be grateful of everything. Olivia_Berry0207 said, do you like me? And yes, girl, you are beautiful. First off, I just looked at your Instagram because I'm a creeper, but you are beautiful, and I love you forever and always. And Lise Wong said, what advice would you give someone who doesn't feel comfortable in their own skin/body? Well, first off, girl, if you are not feeling comfortable in your skin and body, I just looked at you and girl, you are beautiful. But like I said, I definitely can relate to this, because I definitely have insecurities. I still have insecurities, but I'm so much better now. I feel confident in my own skin, and I feel like it honestly takes time. I feel like you have to tell yourself that you are beautiful. You have to believe it, and just keep telling yourself, and you're going to believe it, because I know growing up for females and even males, like we always feel like we have to look like some way, and when you're young, you don't really realize that. You don't really understand, so you believe it. But growing up, I realized this, and I said, you know what? I am beautiful. I am beautiful the way I am. I don't need to change myself just because society pressures me to feel like I have to have certain features to me. That is just not what I stand for. I feel like everyone's a beautiful person, no matter what you look like. Everyone has beauty, and as long as also you are a good person, that in the end matters. The outside appearance doesn't even matter. In the end of the day, if you have an ugly heart and you're an ugly person inside, you are not gonna look beautiful on the outside, because it's about the person you are. I think just faking it until you make it. Natalie Scope said, what is your proudest moment? I think my proudest moment is honestly graduating from university and getting my university degree, and also my YouTube channel, because when I first started YouTube, a lot of people didn't understand it. A lot of people didn't think that it wasn't gonna go anywhere, and I had to prove it to myself. I had to be my own motivator, and because it's not like a common thing, so I had to be the one who pushed myself to keep doing YouTube and believe in myself, because I feel like at first people didn't really get it. They didn't understand what I was doing. They kind of saw it more as a joke, but I knew inside that I always have been the type of person to know that if I really want something in life, I know that if I push myself and I try as hard as I can, you could do anything you set your mind to. And I'm really proud of my university degree. I got a degree in psychology because I think school is super important. Okay, so the next one is La Elo Lane says, talk about the first time you fell in love. So I'd say the first time I fell in love, which I don't even know if I would consider it love now, because it's kind of like puppy, high school, child love. But I was with someone, my first boyfriend was in high school, and near the end of high school, and we were together for quite some time. I kind of talked about how to get over your first heartbreak, but definitely looking back, it's a different kind of love. You're so young and you don't know much about the world, and it wasn't a really good situation. Kind of grew apart and became super toxic for each other, so it wasn't really that great of an experience in my opinion. And if I could give any advice, I honestly do not feel like you need a date in high school, so do not feel pressured like you have to have a boyfriend in high school, because I feel like that's really like the thing. Everyone needs to have a boyfriend and girlfriend in high school, but if I could go back, to be completely honest, I would have listened to my parents. Sorry mom and dad, I just would have like not had a relationship, because I feel like high school is a good time to like learn who you are. You're young, you're a teenager, you don't even really know what you want to do with your life or what you're doing, because your parents are the ones that like you'll realize once you get out of high school and when you start growing and just when you get older and you go through life more, you'll realize how different you were from back when you were in high school. I know when I was in high school, I'd hear that from older people and I'm like, yeah, whatever. I don't believe it, but it's so true. Trust me, older sister advice is true. XXYYINGX said, how do you cope with life and positive thoughts when negativity keeps on coming to you? You guys know that this past year, or was it last year now? I don't know. It kind of like went through from last year to this year. It was a really difficult time for me. I've been in such an amazing space for months now, and I definitely know what that feels like. I definitely had so many negative thoughts all the time. I was just in a really bad mindset, but something that helped me get through it is doing the things you love, always surrounding yourself with the things you love. And I love making YouTube videos, so that is what I continue doing. I pushed myself to get out of bed, make YouTube videos, and as well as surrounding yourself with good people, because I definitely had a lot of bad people that shouldn't have been in my life that couldn't care less about me, and cutting them out has been the best decision of my life. It's not about how many people you have. Even if you have a couple people, that is better than having a bunch of people that couldn't care less about you and your well-being. So definitely surrounding yourself with positive people, and as well as doing the things you love, and just knowing that everything gets better, and try and think positive. Try and read things that are going to make you feel more happy. Try and do things that make you feel happy, and just know that you can get through anything, and that life is a roller coaster. You're going to have ups, you're going to have downs, and that's going to make you appreciate the ups. So you just have to have that in mind even when you are feeling super negative. Anna_Clement, I don't even know how to pronounce your last name, girl, but I love you, Anna. You know I love you, girl, and I'm always talking to you, Anna, so hey girl, hey. And I needed to answer your question. You said, have you had people use you because of your popularity? How did you realize they were not real friends? Hi Anna, I love you. I actually have had people use me, kind of. I'll just tell you like some instances. So I've had people that, I had one person that basically said to me once, at the time I had 70,000, and I remember they told me like, but why would 70,000 people want to follow you? Like what do you have, kind of thing. And I was like, I don't know, like it was like, they were really rude. And then not too long ago, they actually messaged me and wanted me to film something for them and for me to put them on my YouTube channel. And I was like, no thank you, I'll pass, but thanks. I've had also girls that were rude to me in the past growing up, and all of a sudden messaged me and wanted to be on my YouTube channel. I've actually had a few people do that, and it's like people that I can't even believe have the guts to ask that, because they were so rude to me and stuff, like just saying horrible things about me. But if it benefits them, I've noticed people will try to use me. Anna just actually messaged me on Instagram saying, oh hey, are you filming the Q&A? Because I've been like liking your questions right now, so you know, girl, you're on top of things, okay? I hope you had a good trip, by the way. But yeah, I don't have any like current friends that like used me or anything like that. I've had the friends I have now for so long, and they're just not that, honestly, I'm just like weirdo Nicoletta to them, so like to them they're like, what? But yeah, I don't really have people that I currently have friends with that have used me or anything like that. But I do have people that have been trying to come into my life, or new people or something like that have been a little bit weird when it comes to that. And I personally do not love like that kind of stuff. I'm not for it. I just think I'm also not gullible when it comes to that. I'm pretty good at reading people, so Catherine.Fenn said, where do you live? And I live in Toronto, Ontario. So I live in Canada. So if you guys ever see me around, it's me. Okay, so I think we're gonna end off with Christine.BW, who said, can this be your last question? I love you, and yes I can, and I love you even more, girl. You are beautiful, and you are seriously so amazing. I totally forgot. I did not even finish my outro. I did not film an outro, but those are all the questions I'm gonna answer for you guys. Definitely head over to my Instagram, Snapchat, all that, because your girl is going to Greece. And yes, if you want to see my adventures with my best friend, definitely head over there, as well as if you want to be a part of my next Q&A, head over to my Instagram. I might do a Snapchat Q&A as well, so head over to there. And that being said, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Let's join the Nicolette's Fam Jam because I will love you forever and always will. But that being said, I hope you guys are having an amazing day, evening, or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye!